Welcome back to Outdoors Adventures and Survival. We're here today in this graveyard, as you can tell. I noticed some people taking and trying to get that bird that flew over. Look like these people, they done it like 4 or 5 times. They stole stuff off of a grave. I should put my mic on here, I guess. But they stole, or hooked to my mic, one. They stole stuff from off of a grave, look like. A total of 4 times going to this certain grave. I need to pull up. And it might solve the mystery of wondering who's been stealing from these graves and stuff. It was some young people. They were like 18 to 25, somewhere in there, years of age. And I'm gonna go to where they took off the grave at, and then we're gonna ride down. You can ride with me, okay? We're gonna ride down, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find a grave with bottles on it or stuff that I seen that probably stole off of that one yonder. There's a grave up that way. Okay, hold on. Okay, we just pulled up to the spot. That's a fresh grave. Well, I don't know how long, but you know it ain't been there for like a really long time. Let's walk over there. Okay, I'm not using a gimbal, but this is the grave they kept coming to. There's nothing, no bottles or nothing there. They kept coming to this grave. Okay. I'll look at the name of that, and I'm gonna go to the. I'm gonna take and drive to the place where they were putting the stuff. I'm guessing. Let's go with me, and we're gonna see if the stuff is there. And it's either here or the one over. So I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna check this one here, and then I'll walk over. We're going to see. Okay, now they were in this vicinity right here. Right over here, we're gonna walk. Should hook a gimbal to this. We'll walk over here. Why would they keep coming over here? Okay, we know it's not there. Now these are fresh. These are fresh. Walk over this way with me. Walk over this way. There's stuff new on this one, look like. So did they take the bottles with them? They took the bottles with them. Yeah, they took the bottles with them, I guess, because I don't see. Y'all see any graves with a bottle on them? Let me know. graves. They did this like 4 times. What would you be getting off a grave site? 4 times. I'm trying to walk around this grave here. Trying to do respect here. I should come out here and tell some history on some of these graves. And not only that, I should probably come out here, you know, like someone that went missing but they were found dead. I'll say passed away, I don't like to say the other word. Some of these graves are very old. These are kind of old right here, but it gets older and older. He give his beloved sleep. He giveth his beloved sleep. I don't know if I ever heard that. I don't know if I ever heard that saying. Huh. I'm trying to zoom you all back. There we go. Yeah, you know, people just went missing, you know, or there is 1 or 2, I think there's I know 1, I believe it was. I should come here and do a documentary. I guess that's how I say it. That and I have some other stories to share from I should come to this graveyard and do them stories, but I gotta get my research up first before I would want to share it out. Yeah, they were in, I don't like pointing. It's one thing I was taught when I was very young. Somewhere in that vicinity over this way. It's very strange, if you ask me, how they were doing. I was parked, I don't like pointing again, but I was parked behind that oak tree on the other side in the clear open, you know, over there. They would drive around the whole graveyard and go around this way, go to a place, a grave over here, take stuff off of it, go back, again, do it again. They done that 4 to 5 times. Every bit 5 times they done it. Something's weird with that. And they were actually going to take that stuff home, I think. They brung stuff back to the other grave, probably flowers. That's what I'm thinking. Probably the flowers a miss. But yeah. Stealing stuff, putting it on another grave. That's just wild. I mean, that's wild right there. I wouldn't do that. Who would want to, you know? It was a burgundy car, 2000, anywhere from 2000, 2005 to 2012 Ford Burgundy with a white top, square bodied car. I was going to take a picture, but I didn't want them seeing me doing that. All I know is when they would ride by, they kept to themselves, wouldn't stare, but they were grinning amongst themselves, So something was very strange with that. That's wild. That was wild. I could have started the video when it was happening, but then they would have been riding right near me. What? Within 100 yards? Not even 100 yards from me. And going through the graveyard. Like 5 times I said. My. And they've done investigating and stuff. You know how it works, though, the investigations. Stuff has been getting missing out here. Taken and everything. I know one lady was talking about her husband was in the military, so every time she put up flags, they would get stolen. A lot of the times. I did hear also that some local funeral homes, well, not funeral homes, they could probably be in with it too, yeah. Florist they were coming out and taking what they call the saddles. They go over the grave. Y'all might know what I'm talking about. They go over the top of the grave and fit on there and clamp down like. They clamp down on top of the tombstone. Like right here, they clamp on the top of it like that. And they were taking those and throw the flowers away and resell the saddle. Put new flowers on. That's what I was told. But we will be investigating this probably too. More on it. More on it and stuff. Y'all hold in there. There's this one grave over yonder where that truck's pulling in. I ain't gonna say they're going to the grave now, they're a little further over. But for their privacy, I'll just turn this way. There's a family over there that they buried this year. There was a mother and 3 children. Supposedly they said she went through a stop sign. 18-wheeler hit them. Or a large truck hit them. Killed every one of them. So that was just tragic. It's tragic. There's some people at another grave. I ain't gonna be filming that way. They're way over there. But I'm not gonna film over that way. No, we're trying to show some respect here. My family, a lot of my family is buried here. I have a cousin, if not 2, buried straight over on this other end of the graveyard. I got people and friends and people I know in the middle of the graveyard. And on the other side of the graveyard, I'll hold it out the window right here. On the other side of the graveyard, I have my mother, father, some very dear friends from our church, and their granddaughter, and one of their daughters also buried there. But yeah, if you come this far, just leave a like or comment. You'd You don't have to, but it'd be help to add the rhythm and all. But on this video, just trying to be respectful to these. I got a lot of kin out here, a lot of loved ones. But if you come this far, just leave a comment or always like the video, because it'll push it out there. And that would also get the more people to where, you know, we're trying to investigate this or whatever, to find out who all these people are that's stealing stuff off the graves. Again, it's not a Chrysler, it's a Ford. It's square bodied like SUV, burgundy. It's got silver around where the Ford is sign symbol, you know, it's all silver. The top is white. So yeah, but we'll get right back with y'all. Only place that I know a white pine is at. That's about the only place that I know that a white pine is at, right there. They kept pulling right through there. See them marks on that grass? They kept pulling that way. One of these locations is possibly where there goes a turtle in the thing. Yeah, I think I got that on film. They can be taken and the one beside the bridge. I'm thinking it's right down yonder, because I'll check this side. Now let me check this side. Good night, that water's low. And that's a car ramp. And I don't know what that is. Underneath yonder is a sign. I should have brought my binoculars to look up here. Good night. Did I get that? Ooh, them some big turtles. Those are some big turtles. I don't know what I just saw right then, but that had to, I wish I'd have got it. It was huge. But there's a car going by and I need to get more comfortable on these videos. Just like stink on it, crap on it, you know? People see me filming something, just don't film them, you know? There's a lot of traffic on this road today. Another car coming now. Hoping this film's right. We're gonna go down this way, and I'm gonna see if I see. There's flowers. There's flowers right there. Look at this. Yeah, something ain't right about this. This ain't far from the graveyard. This is like this is all adding up here. Walk with me. Look at this. Look at that. These are old. Y'all walk with me here. Should have used my gimbal where it wouldn't be shaking stuff. Look at the peas on that tree. Pea pods. Gotta check back in there, edible. Hardly ever see them. There's a tire down here. What in the world? What's down here? There's stuff. There's a blue reef right yonder. Blue right yonder. Tire. Let's go right here and look. Don't know what stuff that is right there. Let's go back. There's off of a reef, you know, flowers on a grave. Look at all the litter. People litter all up and down here. Yeah, I should have used my gimbal on this. Look at that. Flowers. Y'all hear that? Something hit the side of that. Probably like letting me know I need to leave from here. Hey, there's a way down right there. I'll do a separate video. I'm gonna do a separate video because the crime video, I need to put it to itself. So y'all go over there and check that one, or go over and check this one. I meant to say, I'm gonna go down and check up in there. I don't have my binoculars. I need to slow my language down. I kind of get excited. I talk fast anyhow, but hoping there ain't no snakes up in here too. It's a bad place for them. Y'all hold on. Like, subscribe. Go check out my other videos. Love yourself and love one another. We're going to get to the bottom of this crime. Going to get down to the bottom of it.